Hey, what's going on, family? And we right here about to talk about some wild that done happened to this man and his his ex-girlfriend. Let's let them finish what's about to be said.
Ever heard the quote, love can make you do some crazy things? I gotta be real. I'm not sure if that's true, but what I can say is, if that's love, I don't want it. And what about the quote, mental problems and drugs is a bad combination? And some say that can make you do some crazy things as well, especially when you combine the two.
Right.
That right there, I do believe is true. And that's why we're here today for this video. Within the last 48 hours, a young mom threw her life away after letting her emotions get the best of her. But the way she went about things is beyond sick and crazy. This woman took the life of an innocent woman in the process. The mom of her ex-boyfriend. And on top of that, permanently damaged their home.
Oh shit.
Mom of her ex.
What happened?
This get the best of her. But the way she went about things is beyond sick and crazy. This woman took the life of an innocent woman in the process. The mom of her ex-boyfriend. And on top of that, permanently damaged.
My God. She done killed his mother on accident. Well, I ain't only gonna say it on accident. She probably knew that the mother was in there. Probably was living with her. It's some wild shit.
The mom of her ex-boyfriend. And on top of that, permanently damaged their home. Setting it on fire. And the same moments after, she went to go get McDonald's and some drugs. Fam, I can't make this up. So before we go over this one, remember, I don't give you no angle. I should give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Last week in Wayne County in Michigan, a man had went viral for driving with a suspended license since 2010 for unpaid child support on a Zoom call for getting pulled over for driving without a license. Check it out.
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually. So just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
You stationary?
I'm pulling in right now at this second. Yes, I am.
All right. What are we doing? So maybe I don't understand something. This is a driver while license suspended?
Hey, bro. In this situation, bro, you can't do nothing but laugh. Like, what the hell? And then he being so polite. Like,
that's correct, Your Honor.
And he was just driving.
Right.
And he didn't have a license. I don't even know why he would do that. So, defendant's bond is revoked in this matter.
Look at his
Defendant
face.
has turned himself into the Washington County Jail by 6 p.m. today. Failure to turn himself in will result in a bench warrant with no bond.
Look at his face. Oh my God.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Harris, I'll be giving you a call.
Okay.
A Michigan native had went to Facebook to respond to the viral moment. What the F-type is that? That's crazy on a whole nother level. But little did she know, she would be the next viral moment in Michigan just a week later.
Oh, so this is connected to that? Oh my goodness. Get the hell out of here.
The woman was later identified as Cinnamon Rigmater, 31 years old. She lived on the 9000 block of Chestnut Street in Detroit, Michigan. Now, Cinnamon is also a mother, and now might have to try her best to support her child behind her jail cell. On June 3rd, 2024, Cinnamon would get a text from her boyfriend that it was over. And after being ignored by her boyfriend all day, at around 11:17 p.m. that night, Cinnamon took matters into her own hands. She decided to go to a local gas station and get 75 cents worth of gas.
Oh, she replied. She was just making a comment about that situation. Oh, okay. I thought this was related.
All while on camera. She proceeds to go to the 6000 block of Seminole Street in Detroit, Michigan. This home belonged to her ex-boyfriend and his family, including his mom, who was paralyzed on the left side of her body.
So she knew he was in
Her
there.
mom was identified.
She knew she was in there.
53-year-old Tina Darrow. alongside Miss Tina and her son inside their home. A 57-year-old man and a 63-year-old woman was inside as well. As Cinnamon approached the front step, she instantly threw a homemade bomb, set it on fire, and poured the gasoline on top that she recently just purchased. In an attempt to escape, everyone inside their home had to jump out, including her ex-boyfriend, with Cinnamon sending a text instantly after, "Your house is on fire." Unfortunately, that Miss Tina was in a wheelchair because she was paralyzed on the left side of her body. And she didn't make it, having her son watching tears.
This game, you're not.
His mom be set on fire, losing her life in the worst way. May she rest in peace and love and condolences to her family.
On this one, getting a female...
What were they saying? Bro, what the F? See, I said she knew his mother was in there. She knew his mother was in there. Yo, this is a effed up situation, man. What in the... How can you have a cool heart like that?
Into custody within 24 hours of allegedly throwing a firebomb at her ex-boyfriend's house.
Innocent life was lost over something childish.
A string of threatening text messages from this woman in the back of a police car to her ex-boyfriend Monday night. He lives here on Detroit's east side. Shortly after he got those messages, around 11:15, sources say his home got hit with a firebomb.
By the time I came outside, it was blazing. All the way had already made it to the top already.
Inside the house near Gratiot and Van Dyke was an elderly woman stuck in a wheelchair. Her son, who got those text messages earlier, and another woman. Those two were able to jump out of a back window and survive, but the mom did not make it out alive.
That was like really, really heartbreaking for the family. You have to sit here and just watch that.
Sources tell Fox 2 the firebomb was intended for the victim's son, and that there is evidence that the female suspect, an ex-girlfriend, bought an accelerant from a nearby gas station shortly before the house was torched.
Especially this young generation, they're different. They need to find God, get close to God.
Within 24 hours, Detroit police moved in on the ex-girlfriend hiding out at a motel in Livonia. Another woman with her was in cuffs too. Neighbor Brandy can't get over it all. 40 years on this block.
All been around here forever, so everybody know one another. So it's like a family. We a family oriented block. So it was really, really sad.
This charred reminder of the heartless act that killed a mom stuck in a wheelchair.
At this point, all I can say is that I'm praying for them. Like, it's nothing no one can ever...
I'm sorry, man. As a friend, I couldn't go along with this one. Like, you know his grandmother, his mother in there. And you about to do some crazy shit like this? I couldn't go along with that one.
In a situation like this, but it's going to be hard, and I'm going to be deeply praying for them.
Going back to those threatening text messages, it's unclear what they said and what the motive was here. We'll stay on top of.
As you see by the news clip, the news at the time didn't want to release Cinnamon's identity, but it seemed we later found out what she did instantly after in their arraignment. But family members of Tina went to Facebook and expressed their concerns. Someone writing, "It's a really sad world out here. My aunt was murdered by her son's ex-girlfriend, and I'm not sure what will possess any woman to take a homemade bomb and throw it into the home of someone that's wheelchair bound. Tina Darrow, you will be missed. Shantina Sweet and all of the Darrows, I'm so outraged. I am happy that she was detained, but I know nothing can really cure the hurt that is felt right now. My aunt was an active auntie, support me in growing and developing, making sure I had things that I needed as a child and teen. She was the sweetest person ever." The next day, Cinnamon was arraigned, and this is what the state had to say.
Defendant decided that she wanted to make her ex-boyfriend, quote, feel her pain, which she was able to do on the 3rd of June. She then decided she was going to go to a gas station, purchase 75 cents worth of gas, drive over to the location, approach the home with the gas in her hand. Upon getting onto the porch, she then poured that gasoline onto a couch that was located on the floor. Did this with knowledge that the ex-boyfriend's mother, who was paralyzed on the left side of her body, she sat in her car and picked up her phone. She did not call 911. Instead, as the house is burning with the people inside, she texted her ex-boyfriend and said, "Your house is on fire." She then left the location and went to McDonald's And then it's alleged that she, for her own words, purchased cocaine.
As you can see, she was thinking about McDonald's and drugs instantly after. And that's somebody that's not mentally all the way there and has a huge problem with substance. As we wrap this video up, Miss Tina, once again, may you rest in peace and love and condolences to your family.
Damn right. Bro, it had to be something wrong with her. Like, it ain't no way in the world a breakup is that serious. Gee, that's wild.